Everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated to and passionate about what they do. Lead from the back and let others believe they are in front. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. I like friends who have independent minds because they tend to make you see problems from all angles. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin, or his background, or his religion. People must learn to hate. And if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love, for love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. It is not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. I am the captain of my soul. A brave man is not the one who has no fears. He is the one who triumphs over his fears. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. Nothing is black or white. There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. Your playing small does not serve the world. Who are you not to be great? Peace is the greatest weapon for development that any person can have. Once a person is determined to help themselves, there is nothing that can stop them. Remember to celebrate milestones as you prepare for the road ahead. One cannot be prepared for something while secretly believing it will not happen. We must use time creatively and forever realize that the time is always ripe to do right. The youth of today are the leaders of tomorrow. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. A brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. As I walked out the door toward the gate that would lead to my freedom, I knew if I didn't leave my bitterness and hatred behind, I'd still be in prison. Fools multiply when wise men are silent. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered. Forget the past. You will achieve more in this world through acts of mercy than you will through acts of retribution. A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones. It is better to lead from behind and to put others in front, especially when you celebrate victory when nice things occur. You take the front line when there is danger, and people will appreciate your leadership. Quitting is leading to. We can change the world and make it a better place. It is in your hands to make a difference. I am not a saint, unless you think of a saint as a sinner who keeps on trying. In my country, we go to prison first, and then become president. Times change. We need to change as well. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Education is the great engine to personal development. To deny people their human rights is to challenge their very humanity. Appearances matter, and remember to smile. Live life as though nobody is watching, and express yourself as though everyone is listening. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. Where you stand depends on where you sit. As long as poverty, injustice, and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is inspiring others to move beyond it. When a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw. One of the things I learned when I was negotiating was that until I changed myself, I could not change others. When we read, we are able to travel to many places, meet many people, and understand the world. If you want to change the world, help the women. Our children are the rock on which our future will be built, our greatest asset as a nation. There is no future without forgiveness. There can be no greater gift than that of giving one's time and energy to help others without expecting anything in return. Know your enemy and learn about his favorite sport. With freedom comes responsibilities, and I dare not linger, for my long walk has not ended yet. A bright future beckons. The onus is on us, through hard work, honesty, and integrity, to reach for the stars. There is a constant struggle between good and evil in the world. It is up to good people to choose the right side. The wounds that cannot be seen are more painful than those that can be treated by a doctor. Love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. Racism is a blight on the human conscience. Money won't create success. The freedom to make it will. By ancestry, I was born to rule. It always seems impossible until it is done. No power on this earth can destroy the thirst for human dignity. It is not the kings and generals that make history, but the masses of the people. Other people have qualities that may be better than your own. Let them express them